They never found his head then. They said it was cut off clean.
It's been 76 years since a local restaurant owner was murdered in cold blood, and for the first time, a woman is speaking out about what she knows. She came to Panama City on the SS Tarpon in the 1930s and was a young girl when the crime took place. But Dorothy Lumley says she remembers it all like it was yesterday, the 1944 murder of Joseph Mullins.
We didn't have a lot of crime in Panama City at that time. It was a quiet little town. We left everything open.
The 1940s brought us jazz, jeeps, and the deadliest war in our nation's history. But cold-blooded murders were a rare occurrence, especially in small towns like Panama City. According to media reports, the 55-year-old downtown Panama City grill owner's blood-soaked Chevy sedan was located the day after he went missing. On February 10th, his wife found his car across from the post office on 5th Street. It wasn't until Saturday that his headless torso was finally discovered by officers. Belly down, arms twisted in different directions. Now, 3/4 of a century later, the case remains unsolved, but not yet forgotten, as a new detail is revealed by a 94-year-old woman who says it was the butcher.
My uncle, Warren Davis, he was coming home from work, and he was coming up the Clay Road here on Balboa. And he saw this car back down in the woods. So he walked over to kind of see what they were doing. They were pulling something out of the back of the car. And then he recognized that it was the butcher from Piggly Wiggly and Mullins' wife. He began to chase him, and he chased him all the way home. He lived on 15th Street on the corner there where poor folks used to be, but there used to be a house there.
After hearing of Mullins' death, Davis wasted no time by calling the cops and telling them what he saw. Lumley says the headless body was recovered at the same wooded area where Davis encountered the butcher and the wife the day before.
2 deputies, 2 policemen, anyway, came to the house where he was at and told him to forget what he saw, and it was best that he left town for a while and not to tell anybody.
After police left, her horrified uncle made the family swear to never tell another soul. Lumley says they never did until her uncle died 20 years ago.
I called the police department and told them about my uncle, and they said something about that they think that the butcher had died up there in Dothan.
Police ended up with 3 suspects who were later released for lack of evidence. Today, one theory remains. Mullins was robbed and murdered because of his underground presence in the world of gambling.
That's what people said.
Lumley says she's seen the reports and that she's aware that apparently Mullins had a gambling problem, but she doesn't buy it. She has a theory all of her own.
People said they were having an affair, and wanted to get him out of the way.
For more cold case stories like this, head to mypanhandle.com or download the My Panhandle mobile app. In Panama City, Jessica Ayers, News 13, Panhandle Strong.